But there we go. Now maybe you can hear me. Just wanted to go live tonight because I have one really bothering question that I have about the Summer Wells case. But before I get to that, TMI, Monday about 2:30, I came home. My son and I had been out buying furniture. Came home and went to sleep and was miserable, sick till I woke up today, Wednesday. It was probably about noon, I guess, when I woke up. So I don't know what the deal was with that. Unless something's going around. But what I want to know about with the Summer Wells case is has I'm not keeping up with it very well, I guess. I'm actually getting just overload of just tired of hearing about it, quite honestly. Um, but I want to know why they can't take over that property and dig. I mean, I've heard Candace say that, you know, nobody can search on her property, and I want to know why. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why they would listen to her. They surely have probable cause. Of course, I'm not a cop. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a judge. I'm not, I'm just a regular old person with a very serious question. Hey, Tara. Yes, it is frustrating. Very frustrating. I mean, they've surely said enough things on YouTube channels and stuff to harbor that kind of response, in my opinion. But like I said, I don't know, I'm not an attorney. How are you? Hey, Louise. You're new to my channel. Well, welcome. Well, they gotta have things. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, I'm doing good. Uh, got me some new furniture. Living in the city, so I can hear the highway, and it's kind of it's very completely different than what I was used to, but it's nice. It's very nice. So why can't they take over that entire property I would go as far as to break up any cement slabs that he may have poured. I mean, everything. But, that's my question. Does anybody know why? Why they haven't? Yeah, you would think that the boys would have said something. You would think. Yeah, they have to have probable cause. But wasn't there a some I wish I could have thought ahead. I would have saved it. I don't even remember where I saw it, but it was a sergeant or something that was head of the case of Summer Wells, and he said, oh, that they did not believe that she wandered off or was kidnapped or trafficked or anything like that. Um, and I can't remember what I saw it on. But the guy did say that they feel like I was surprised he answered. Somebody asked, and he said that they felt like she was close to her property, and which is the same thing I've been saying ever since day one. But this is more legit because it's coming from a cop. You think she was sold? Hello, Dolly Vision. Ooh, South Wales. Looky there. Hi, Betty. I like when you guys let me know where you're from. Now, Dolly Vision, am I supposed to know this is a big YouTuber guy, right? I'm going to have to look it up. Everybody that's new, welcome, welcome. I do a lot of things over here as far as like spiritual stuff. But I just have, a question. Why can't they dig up all that property? I think that's a logical question. If somebody has an idea, I mean, just because, and who are the higher ups that Candace was mentioning? Yeah, well, let me see. Let's see. If Summer had wandered off, just got lost, hurt, then the search dogs would have. See, that's exactly what I've been saying. I always think that Jody Sue knows more than she's saying. She lived next door to Summer. You're from the UK too? Oh, I love the way you guys hold yourselves over there. So, like, I don't know. I watch Michelle. Michelle Walks and Michelle After Dark and all those. And then Emma, Crime Stories Obsessed, and my little kitty cat, Her channel is so hard. Coffee, crime, and cat's her name. Oh gosh, I just screwed that over. I am so sorry, Kitty Cat, because I just know her, so I don't really have to think about the channel. But she is just a sweetheart. Um, she's on Emma's panel a lot, so she's a smart girl, very logical thinker. Um, she's doing a lot of videos right now on uh, Michael Monkey Vaughn. So, what is going on? I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with the Summer Wells case too much. I guess not very well at all. Exactly. This is exactly what I've been saying too. Don is such a control freak that he would want her near the house so he could control it and keep an eye on her. And yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good point, Tara. Well, not just because I thought so too, but it's logical. Especially when you know men that are like that or people that are like that. I think this is all bigger than we know. I think lots of people could be involved. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what um, True Crime with Eve, um, we did some videos together like that. There's um, there's a lot going on. But yeah, if Summer had wandered away, they would have found her right there in the beginning. Even, if she'd have fell and hurt herself, or even if they had done something to her and then just laid her out there, she would have been found. There was no signs. Her clothing was never found. Nothing like that. No sign of a disturbance of any kind. No blood. So you can't say that an animal got her. At least not the animal kind. Maybe a human animal. But I can only say allegedly, in my opinion. What I feel happened to her is just my opinion. And um, it is hard to talk about. Cindy, you're in East Tennessee. What is she saying? I heard Benny King. Uh, you mean BK? Benny Keys? Saying to, I think you're talking Benny Keys. Saying to Candace about Dawn's phone. They start working, he says. I didn't think his phone was missing. I thought Don's phone was with Tim Mullen. And he downloaded it or something like that. Wasn't it Tim that downloaded his phone? I heard something about that. But I didn't pay that much attention. Because usually all that stuff's a bunch of lies. It's all a bunch of lies anyway. Hello, Angie Spurlock. How are you? Welcome in. Jake Breaks. I wonder if you guys could hear that. Eastern Tennessee. So that's where, I guess that's where they were at. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. If Summer had gone to the road, been run over, yeah, would have been an accident scene. Could she have been run over at the property, either by Candace or Tom? Well, I mean, yeah, anything's possible, but even out on the road would be possible. Yeah. Hello, Nikki. Got a lot of new names in here. That's great. Yeah, I feel that too. I feel she is past. She has been. And, you know, another thing is it's almost a year. You know, and that I just can't believe the parents acting the way they're acting. This is so not normal. I mean, I understand. Hi, Justice for Kids. Hello. Welcome. Let's see what's. I don't feel anyone will pay for the crime at all. Oh, they will. They will. This is like about to erupt. It's coming to a head right now. Candace and Dawn have made this case a circus. Yeah. Yeah, they have. And that's why it's getting so much attention. But it's not the right kind of attention. I can understand them getting a YouTube channel and making it all about Summer and making it all about the places they've searched and what they've done and, you know, things to put her name out there. But they've done this so poorly. They were parents so poorly. They should have never been allowed to have all these children to begin with. This is something that really, really ticks me off. Just to keep having kids, just to keep having them and keep having them. And it's not like they were getting benefits off of them, because they weren't. Not that I'm aware of. Were they getting food stamps and stuff? If they were probably selling them or trading them, right? A lot of people are not going to like a lot of things that I'm saying, but it's obvious. I mean, when I was growing up, I remember this so much stuck in my head. My mother would say, "We may not have money, but there is no reason to be dirty." You know, um, what would it have took to, you know, you throw something down on the ground, uh, candy wrapper or something like that? Do you just leave it there or do you throw it in the trash? They weren't taught that, but if their parents had said anything, if their parents cared, their children would have cared, and it would have. It's obvious that nobody cared about anything except maybe getting high. I mean, I'm not blind. I see what's going on, right? Oh, thank you. Justice for the Kids, $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you. I know, Nikki. I still feel this child was getting abused and because she was becoming school age. Yeah. I know. I've thought about that too. The pressure was on. I mean, DHS people were already coming for her, and then you have going to school, and then school nurse, and other children. Um, what if she says something? Um, and I thought, well, maybe that would be a good reason to hide her. But the way that I'm trying to think logically, and she was very special to Dawn, and we all understand that. And I don't think that he would have done anything to jeopardize what he had. Um, I think this is just my opinion. Allegedly, that it was Candace. Allegedly, that's who. I mean, we've all heard theories and things like that. I feel like Summer got into something and went into a deep, deep sleep, and Candace wasn't going to wake her up and tell her to get up. She didn't want to mess with her, so she left her in the truck, and that's where she stayed because she could not wake up out of that stupor that she was in to get out of the truck on her own. She didn't have that power in her any longer. And she may not have actually Um, she was just too far gone. And Candace, I believe, in my opinion, uh, grandma fix it. Grandma fix everything, you know. Um, and I've always thought that. I have always thought that. And as far as Hunter, he was just a alibi, a, a pawn. He was supposed to be there for a certain reason to be like a scapegoat. I think. I mean, in my opinion, um, yeah, and we're going to talk about that too. Um, no doctor. Let's see. I'm sorry. I still had looked away for a minute. No doctor seen her, so she couldn't be registered for school if she wasn't seen by a doctor. She wasn't? Really? Wow. Okay. Candace making lots of money. Yeah. She couldn't be have been smothered. She could have been smothered. Well, see, that's why whenever I did my first reading, I said that Candace took Summer's breath. I didn't know how exactly, but I got the feeling of being suffocated, of not being able to catch my breath. And that's why, I mean, that's how we read things. Um, I keep wondering who who kid that was her in the hotel room. I didn't think Candace had any friends. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't think she had any either. Did anybody ever find out who that was that she was with in that hotel room? Fashionably late. Oh, I'm always late for stuff. Uh, no. Nobody found out who that lady was. Yeah, they have to be checked to get in the school. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, they do, and I'm sure that especially with because of COVID, I would think that they would need to be. I think they have to be because they have to get up on their shots and stuff. And I don't know if the vaccine is part of that now for little kids or not. Because mine is 17, almost 18 now, and he's fully vaccinated. But um, I don't know. Does anybody know? Let's see. Oops. A what is it? A general physical and shots. Yeah, that's what I thought. Being a nurse, a child has issued doctor before and entering this go to school. That's what I thought. It's not mandatory. Mm. It's getting kind of dark, so I lit a candle. Oh, it's so nice. It's very calming. I know when my kids were little, they all had to go to the doctor before school and get their shots, and especially when the boys, even playing ball and stuff like that, they had to. take a physical for that. But I just wanted to know what you guys thought. Why can't they? COVID shot is not mandatory. No, they're not. No, they're not a mandatory vaccine. Just as for kids. What? My granddaughter is the same age as Summer. And they checked everywhere. Oh, wow. Yeah. She should be in kindergarten. Summer should be in kindergarten. She's not. And that's not right. And you know, I mean, I'm I am 55 years old, and I thought, man, if I was having kids in this day and age, I think I'd have a microchip put in them. Like how people do their dogs. Why not do that to your kid? I mean, there's got to be some freaking way to make people stop doing this. And if our kids are tagged, like freaking cattle or something, I know it sounds ridiculous, but gosh, I just don't know what the heck to do. I know that if I could have anything to do with it, if people that hurt their kids, that's it. They should not be allowed to breed anymore and reproduce. What? I'm not catching on to something right here. I don't know. I've got 3 grown kids. 36, 37, and 40. 40 is my oldest. And she had 3. The one that's 37 had 3. And the one that's the youngest had 2. But my oldest has 2 step. So 10 grandkids. I think it's a good thing they check kids. I live in Missouri. They should. They should, yeah. Or necklace like the one for seniors. Okay, so it wouldn't be noticed. Yeah, it would be scary right now to have children. I think. And I think that if you are in a child, if there is a child in your life, whether it be a neighbor, a cousin's child, or somebody has a child that you know this child, right? I think it is your obligation to this child to assure that this child will be able to grow up, that this child can count on you because you're an adult to not just call and let it pass by, but to rest assured this child, but also your conscience. I mean, most people have one. And if I had a feeling that something was not right, I would do something. And I think every adult has that burden, if you want to call it that. Grandis and Candace both have prayer gardens. It's just weird. Yeah, 100% correct. It's like when I moved into this apartment, it was just maybe a couple of days, and I met a lady that lives a couple of doors down. And then I don't know when it was, I met the neighbor that lives down below me. And it's just me. I want to know the people around me. I don't know. I'm not going to come here and just blend into everybody else. I want people to know if I haven't seen anybody in or out, or haven't seen, you know, anything, that they would at least question it, right? Working in school, I was mandatory reporter. Yeah. Everybody should be that's an adult. That should be just a gift, you know? The boys are the key. Yeah. Them poor little boys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad for those boys. I'm glad that they're out of that. Oh, I'm so glad they're out of there. Do you think the boys are better off? What do you think? What's your opinion? Yeah, I wonder too. Let's see. There. Wonder what they told them. She got lost. You think they told the boys that they told the boys that she got lost? Yeah. Yeah, they did. Um and I apparently, from what I've understood, he made good money. So they can't say it was because they just wanted to live that way, I guess. They wanted to be sloppy and messy and cluttery and um I just don't get that. I don't see how somebody could live that way myself. I just don't get it. The oldest boy was a golden child. Candace went, let's see. Candace went Hollywood. She hasn't looked for summer in any kind of way. Nope. She sure ain't. Nope, she hasn't. Yes, I hate that show. uh Drugs and alcohol take over important all above all else. Yeah, exactly. And this show, uh I have watched it, but it always gives me the heebie jeebies. Makes me want to clean my house. um yes, oh, okay. Yes, made good money and drank and drugs, and the kids eat like they should have. Yeah, I know. And a lot of people don't really think about it, but you know how important eating right is for a child's brain? I don't know if people even think about that. Marilyn has, in those cases, it is a mental illness, yeah. Well, and I know, let me see, just once those cash apps, yeah. They had a car payment, and the kids had nothing. They're sick, sick people. Remember the Turpins? Yep, I do. There was not even a mattress or pillow on the bunk beds. Well, yeah. And see, if she doesn't practice these things and teaches the children, how are they supposed to know? They just think that this is the way you live. And this is not this is not how people should live. Oh gosh. Uh what the heck? Oh my gosh. Gives me the creepies. Could you imagine? Oh, I don't even want to think about it. But I was thinking the fleas, because she got all them cats and dogs. And come on now, they've got to have fleas out there. Oh my gosh. I don't see either one of them taking care of anything that lived out there. I know that's bad. I shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. I mean, their plants were cactus. Does that tell you anything? I'm sorry. That's terrible. An illegal puppy mill. Yeah. 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 Roaches, fleas, and lice. Whoa. Makes me itch. Poor, poor Chris McDonough. Wow. I love that guy. I really do. I know exactly. Look at the yard. That's what I was talking about. I mean, kids throw their candy paper out there or something, and if it happens once, it's going to happen 1,000 times, and all those 1,000 times, not once did anybody say anything about picking it up. Obviously, I don't know, but if I lived up there on a hill like that, it would not look like that. Oh Lord. And I don't mean to be judging. It's you can be poor, that's fine, but they weren't. The law probably took the mattress off bunk beds. I don't know. In that basement. I know. Gosh. It's like a dungeon. If I were Chris, I would have stripped at the door and took a shower. Yeah, I know. He might have. Honey, come and check my hair. Sorry. I am so bad. Remember what Jose and Summer said about, oh, that's terrible. That kitten. Those stairs had nails coming out of them. I know. How unsafe is that? Too bad he didn't step on it. Oh, sorry. Don made money. Yeah, he did. But if he did, and all it would have took was hammer to drive them nails down in there. But this stuff would have never even been attempted to be corrected if something had not happened, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I'm really interested in your opinion. I really am. I wouldn't stay there for free, let alone pay rent for staying there. No kidding. You'd probably be safer outside in a tent. I mean, I would think. I don't know what the deal is with all that. With the Jose living there, and why did they all come down there? Because there was supposed to be a house that they were buying? Did they not have any paperwork? Um, I don't know what the story was with all that. I'll have to go back and listen. Uh, Summer saved her brothers and empowered a lot of others. Homeless shelter? Yeah, that's true. Had 6 kids with them. Yeah. And see, I thought about that too. Drug run. Yeah. Yeah. Angie, I think they was going to buy the Wells place. Yeah, I remember when she had it for sale. CPS came too late. Yeah. Well, they get a bad, bad rap. Now, I know that CPS fails a lot. I know they're overworked, understaffed, and I know all these things. There is times when they need to remove a child and they don't. And there's times when they remove one when they shouldn't. I think it's best to remove them and then return them after. Don't, just because you really don't have a whole lot of evidence, don't let that be what keeps you from removing a child just for cautionary measure. And as adults, I think we should all be able to understand that. Um, I, I just would rather it be a cautionary thing than a if I would have only done something thing. You know what I mean? It's more important, I think, to be able to say, well, at least we checked them out, or at least I called, instead of saying, well, oh, I never seen anything, or looking the other way. I don't like that thing. I don't like the looking the other way and denying it. There are a lot of things in laws that we need to work on. Uh, Back to this digging up the Wells's property. Why can't we? Why? Who's to say that we can't? There's probable cause. There's probable cause to tear that whole damn place up, if you ask me. But like I said, I'm not an attorney or a judge. Common sense, Candace shouldn't be making all of the money off of Summer's name and down. So, going down soon, I think. Yeah, I think they are too. Yes, they do. Also, not enough places to put kids. They remove. Yeah, I know, but we've got a lot of redoing things uh, that needs to be in the making. I missed one. Hang on. They are drug addicted predators with their priorities not on their children. When you look at the condition of Summer over the last 6 months of her life, that's when the drastic changes happen. Yes. Raybird, you are so correct. I would like to buy it from them and go in there with a fine tooth comb. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. I would. I wonder how much they want for that place. I mean, it's not for sale. You can't even come here and search. Who is she to say that they can't search there? I know she doesn't own the property, her husband does, I guess is how it works. I don't care who owns the property. The law trumps whoever owns that property. So what's holding them back? Huh? Matched. Well, if it was me, I'm not surprised. Officer Don. Oh, offered Don 75,000, and he would probably jump on it. I wonder about, is he getting ready to go to Utah? I know they questioned him, and they had to uh read him his Miranda rights in order to question him. Um, and I understand that. Uh, I think I heard McDonough talking about it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Need a four wheeler to get up that damn driveway. Yeah, no kidding. Well, if you bought it, you could always fix that. I wouldn't. I would just demolish everything. Let's see. Justice for Kids says Candace should have went to jail for how the house looked and having the kids live like that. They're going to get her for at least that. Yeah. Um, I know. That's isn't that mm, like endangering a child or something? Because what if the house caught on fire and they couldn't get out? Or, see, when she said that she'd locked the doors, no one in, no one out, okay? When she said that, I thought, so if the house catches on fire, the boys can't get out. And so now you have three burned up dead boys. Dawn wanted to move back to Utah. Neglect. Yeah, it has to be. Has to. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I knew he wanted to move back to Utah, which it looks like he's going to. Whoa, sorry. But it looks like he's going to one way or the other. It looks like that's he's Utah bound. Boys left alone. Yeah, no kidding. Endangering and neglect. Yeah. Well, I mean, and what the like on Hoarders on that show, they always say, you need a clear path because, if they have to come in and rescue someone, they for their safety, if nothing else. I mean, how oh, that's just terrible. They have to have a clear path to get to the person that needs the help. That's a big pet peeve. If it's like if there is a siren behind you when you are driving, get over to the right. When people don't do that, it pisses me off because think of it as your child in the back of that ambulance or your parent or your spouse. That's how uh, that irritates me. Fire hazard, yeah. Yeah. Or when you go to the store and somebody's parked in a handicap spot that is not handicapped, that bothers me because not, I mean, not for myself, because I have one of those placard things that I can use. But it's just the fact that what if somebody with a child or an elderly parent needs that spot and you are a jerk and you took it, you know? Those are the things that I get mad about. They will never get the nope, they will never. Nope, 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 never, never. They'll never get them boys back. I've always wondered what really is in those milk jugs. You don't think it's milk? Wow. Hi, Bobby. I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. Summer was surrounded by evil on all sides. She didn't have a chance. Yeah, I believe that. And did you know that when I did my first reading, I think it was my first one, I said, Grandma is involved in this. And I still believe that. And I still believe that it is tied in to Rose Bly. I just, uh, I'm a psychic, so that's that's what I see. Um, and Summer is with Rose. Let's see. How did it get clear? How did it get cleared for home? Things have been checked off. Electric, water, structurally sound. I don't know. I'm missing something, I think. Look at all the people associated with the Wells. I know. Raybird, so true. Yep. There's a lot of people. Well, yeah. It's the house has to be inspected. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. And you have to have licensed professionals doing things like electrical and stuff, because if it's not done by a professional, they're not going to sign off on it. I have been on for 1 hour. So I guess I can call it a night. Give you guys a little break from your ears here, listening to me ramble on. Needed a permit permit to add an addition. Do you know, did he have one? Let's see. Oh, shoot. Grandis sure took her time to talk about summer. Yeah. She just made it worse, didn't she? I wish I could keep. I I wish I could have been Summer's mama. Oh, I would have given her all the love she needed. Princess dresses, do her nails, her hair, make her a beautiful room and a home that was safe. Have not a hellhole. That's so sweet. I wish she would have been her mama too. Tear down that trap house. Sleep well, everybody. Yeah, sleep well, everybody. Thank you for coming in. This has been Sherry in Sherry's Opinion. Give it a like for me. It's free. Just takes a second. And subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for being here, everybody. Good night.